It's your boys from Loop City Slums back again, bringing you an exclusive album, Slummery. What do we got?
That's right. We got a sneak peek at the entire album that Pooh's about to drop on March 8th. It's got 9 tracks, a little bit over 20-minute runtime.
Kung Poo.
Yeah, where'd you peep it at?
Man, first place I peeped it was at the gym. Fire. Listened to it about 2 or 3 times over. It got me in that mode. There was definitely a good feel from finish to end. It just kept it moving, made it real easy to get through the workout. At that point, I didn't really get in depth. I had to get the headphones on.
Yeah, absolutely. I listened as soon as I got it linked to me. I was in the truck for a while, and I ran it back once right after the other.
Gotcha.
Got a good vibe for it.
Yeah.
Listened to it in the headphones, listening to it in the house system, and I think more than anything, what I appreciate listening to it more times and as an album,
as a full
you get
album.
a better feel for Pooh. You know what I'm saying? If I've walked away from anything from this experience, it was, okay, I kind of understand Pooh now.
Yeah, and he came at it with a bunch of different things, a bunch of different feels. He had the couple features.
Yep, he had Idiotic Oddity and Attaboy Paulo on there.
And that Downtown Lights track, dude, had such the 50s feel. Oddity came with it, and of course...
Rat Pack vibes.
Exactly. And Pooh had the bars to suit. And then the one Paulo was on, to me, was more of that fire spitter, that flamethrower.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard as nails. And side note, Attaboy Paulo did the production on the whole album.
No doubt. And overall, the production value I thought was very high. It had a whole bunch of different beats. It definitely gave me that New York Wu-Tang feel.
Absolutely. And speaking of the production, I think this was some of the more clearer tracks where we've heard Pooh. Whereas, like, I've heard some of his songs before, and I felt like he was kind of low. He's definitely in his pocket in this one. You can hear him nice and clear.
Yeah.
Also, definitely East Coast vibes, but when it comes to the lyrics, to me, it's a little bit more... I feel like he almost touching into some like Nas or Euro Drew type vibes when he's rapping.
Definitely.
Because he's definitely got a little bit more of an abstract twist to the way he's telling stories.
Absolutely. I completely agree. And there were some bars in Truth that really stood out to me.
Yeah.
The second track, that one really stood out pronounced. And then, that leads me into Pooh York, which is the one we're going to check out, right?
Yeah, that's the one we're running up. So without any further ado, here's Pooh York.
Let's go.
New York, we back. Hip hop, we back.
Dun, dun.
New
It's got that
New
feel.
York. 1, 2, 3, 4. I told you before how to beat raw. What's the beat for? Up and down seesaw. Never seen what we saw. Depression, Eeyore. Never take a detour. 84, he's born 40 years later. Moving on the haters. Moving on some acres. Rappers, your favorites. Straight amazing. Blazing, never phasing. He stays in, it pays him. Pennies and raisins. Crazy Caucasian. No way to break him. Idol like Aiken, not Clay Troy. Don't play, boy. I make noise, stay coy and take toys on fake boys. I break boys, lyrics crazy. Feel like a wizard. Spit fire like dragons. Leave you feeling like a lizard while you leaning, sipping on some scissor. New York. It's where I'm from and I'm bringing it back. New York.
Let's go.
We still here when we right on the map. New York. Plan your defense, plan your attack.
Come on.
New York.
Yeah.
I make a splash with the verse. From the casket to the church, from the church to the hearse, from the hearse to the dirt.
Nice
Between the
transition.
third and the first, my words are just lurking. You heard I'm absurd when I work, you alert. Cause I lyrically murk and feed on you jerks. Put my seeds on this earth, and I'm seeing them birth out in the streets with that heat. And you see in them shirts when the weather change and the seasons occur. From Christmas till November when you season your bird. Your chick listen, no reason for her not to. The name Pooh, Kung Fu, Funk you, what it do? Bassmaster Bardo do, whipping in the Monte Carlo, spitting bars go out in Baltimore, feel like Marlowe, can't lie. The beat hard though, ace in my pocket where the cars go, something up my sleeve, I'm ill, I'm New York. It's where I'm from and I'm bringing it back. New York. We still here when we right on the map.
Come on.
New York. Plan your defense.
I love how the beat follows that hook.
The name Pooh. I get my respect. Checking my fresh, we doing our thing. I move with a 10, paper chase. One day I move in the Benz, but until then I'm ruthless, squeezing the stems, bagging up, picking out seeds in the stems. I'm a soldier, riding, I be with my men. All seasons for end, fiending for bread while y'all be with your friends. Creeping the street with my Timbs, yeah, you heard what I said. Carry birds with some lead, so come to talk and get murdered instead. Turn your mug Corvette convertible red. Got your chicks turning their head, observing my fresh. Get them in their bed and they working their neck, but I don't crave sex. I do it out of disrespect to get under your flesh, and I move with the best. I pull weight like a bench press. Exercise, move bags, I never rest. I can tell you about text, but then you be a Vic, probably my next. New York, it's where I'm from and I'm bringing it back. New York, we still here and we right on the map. New York, plan your defense, plan your attack. New York,
Let's go.
New York, New York,
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I almost gave away the next one.
Don't do that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Um,
Either way, I love that track. Like I said, the one thing I like about this album overall,
yeah,
is it never stops moving,
no doubt.
and but in a good way, you know, because sometimes it's like you want a break, but it's like with this, I didn't even feel like you needed it, you know what I mean?
No, and you know that particular song, the hook on that thing is so infectious,
So
dude.
good.
You know,
So-
and it's
so
that
New
rider
York.
hook. And I was gonna say, from the beat, I really love that instrumental layer they were putting behind the hook, and of course, man, some of those spots where Pooh came in from the hook right into the flow of the hook, fire.
Yeah, absolutely. Check this out. This is Pooh's album Kung Poo, dropping March 8th. Do
Kung
us
Poo.
and Pooh a favor and go pre-save that joint, and make sure if you fuck with it, you go spin it up.